Hey guys, this is Hector Santi Esteban. I am a podcast strategist, and I want to talk to you about how I use Taplio to get more podcast guests. And so Taplio is a really cool tool, and ideally, you probably already know what it is if you're here. But one of the things that I really enjoy about it is this CRM function. And so over here on the left, you'll see that you've got your CRM function. And one of the cool things that I would really encourage you to do is to go in and use this engage function because this will help your posts get more traction than anything I've ever seen. And so I like to do and engage on like 10 posts a day. And so, because the more that you post or the more that you comment here, the more that they're going to show your post to other people. Now, what you're here for, though, is how to actually book podcast guests with Taplio, or how to reach out even to connections or to reach out to potential leads or prospects. This is a way that you can do all of those things. And so what we're going to do is the first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to create some sort of list. And what I love about this is that you can create that list a variety of ways. And so, you can go in here and create your own list. And then you're going to add the people through a couple of options. The first is you can actually paste in a specific URL. So you can actually go in and you can add someone's profile in. You just type in their URL, or you can search for their username. What I like to use is this import people from a specific post. So if I go into my LinkedIn, I can actually grab a post on here. And so let's just go into here, and I can actually grab, I guess you could do it for a variety of any posts, but if I go in here, I can actually copy that link, and I can actually drop that right here into this post, and it'll import the people who have engaged on it, right? And people who have liked it or replied, they'll get added to this list. Now, I'm not going to add them here because I've already done that and cleaned up the list a little bit. But if you click add, those people will show up here. And so now you've got those people into a list, and you can do a variety of things. You can individually send them a DM. You can add them to your couple of different lists. And so you've got some options here to be able to do, you can add individual notes. You can add them to lists, lots of stuff that you can do on the individual level. But let's talk about the way that you can automate it. So if I go into outreach here, what I can actually do is I can actually add those recipients to a message, right? And what's nice about it is that you can um, personalize it a bit. And so I've got my message here that I said. And so we are rebranding. The reason I use this most specifically today is we're rebranding our show, and so we're reaching out to some people to invite them on the show. Now, one thing that I will note is that this guest is best for first connection, so people that you're already connected to. So you want to make sure that you need to connect with them first, right? You can use InMail, I guess. You can use premium InMails, but that's a whole different thing that you kind of got to pay for. And so this is best if you are already connected with these people. Now, what's nice about this is that I can actually use their first name. So instead of that, I'm actually going to grab this first, you know, um, placeholder, so that it'll actually say, hey, their first name, we're branding, whatever, a little message, and then we invite them on. We just say any interest in coming on to talk about your podcasting journey, right? Really, really kind of simple opening up, yes or no. And what happens is that you'll see that Taplio will send a message out every 1 to 10 minutes, and will just kind of drip these out over time so as to not upset anybody at LinkedIn. And you can actually see here there's a queue. So as soon as you schedule them, right, you can add recipients from a list, or you can similarly go back and go through and add people from a post, or all those same methods that we had on here. You can add them directly to this message as well. But now these messages are going to go out, and it's, in a matter of, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, I was able to schedule almost 50 messages and 50 invites to potential guests for our show. So hopefully this helped. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments here, and make sure that you follow along and subscribe on all the different places. We'll see you later, y'all.